Hi there, I'm Brooke and this is my channel Tarot with B. So today we're going to see what the next 6 months looks like for you. So we're going to do like love, career, and general in for each pile. So we're just going to kind of get an energy check, see how things will be going, what's coming in, whatever spirit wants you to know about the next 6 months. So this is a timeless reading. So whenever you see this is when this will be starting, 6 months from the time you see this video, okay? It doesn't have to be from when I filmed this. So we have 3 piles. First we have the blue scrunchie. The blue scrunchie. Then we have pile 2 with the pink scrunchie. And pile 3 with the gray scrunchie, like a charcoal, not charcoal, but it's fairly a dark gray. So let's take a deep breath in together. To really get centered, okay? And just see whichever pile is calling out to you. It could be the card, the scrunchie, the timestamps down below, whatever card is calling out to you, that's probably your card, okay? And you may have different messages in different piles. So if you feel called to look at another pile, that's great. That you can absolutely do that. But and you can also pause the video if you need some more time to choose, but I am going to go ahead and get started with pile 1. So I'll see you in a minute, okay? Hi there, pile 1. So if you chose the blue scrunchie, this is your reading. I'm gonna stick that over here. Okay, so first we're gonna check out this card and see what's going on in the next 6 months. This will be just a general energy that you'll be feeling, and then we're gonna get into love, career, and a general message as well. So cleansing body and spirit. I think you're going to be very focused on yourself. This is a time for you. It will be a time for you to really get to know yourself better and connect with yourself. And also, I think because when I'm filming, it's like summertime. So I think getting out into water will be really beneficial for you. And if it's not summer when you're watching this, or if you're not able to be out in water, baths and swimming and stuff like that, like swimming in an indoor pool, even like a jacuzzi, you know what I mean? Something like that. Just connecting with water in a very active way. You know how sometimes we just go through a shower or something and we're just not paying any attention to what we're doing and it's like going through the motions? No, this is very much paying attention to what you're doing. And feeling as you're washing your body, getting that dirt and off of you and feeling how much lighter you feel afterward. I think this is going to be, maybe you'll be doing a little bit of soul searching, because when your body's cleansed, your spirit gets a cleanse as well, and I think that through that you'll be really just connecting with yourself on another level and trying to figure stuff out. Maybe, shine a light on some things that have been confusing for you. Maybe you'll figure stuff out when you're in water. You know what I mean? Like when you're taking a nice bubble bath, you just, something will hit you and you'll be like, oh my God, that's a really good idea. Or, oh my gosh, that's why that happened. You know what I mean? That can really happen quite often. So we're going to stick this over here. Now we're going to look at love messages. This is love. So this is for the next 6 months, okay? We have universe. We're all just stardust. I'm going to put this in the middle because it's not as, okay. We have clarity, the number 1, which is Virgo energy. Okay. And we have waves, wine, gadgets, and VHS. Okay, so I think that you're going to be feeling really well connected in general. Like, you have a lot of options. Even if you're not interested in them or whatever, you're still gonna have options, you know? And I think you're gonna be feeling very social, and something is coming to a crescendo as well. Like, there's something here that is building up, and I think potentially you'll be getting clarity on something. Maybe it is a connection or a relationship that maybe you're not together yet, and you'll be getting this clarity because you'll be feeling very connected with a lot of people, you know, or like having all of these options, and you'll be, I think, probably going out on some dates and such, and maybe you'll be getting the clarity that way, you know, about a certain person. Because VHS is about like looking back and being sentimental, you know, and really I don't, like, maybe you're like dwelling on the past a little bit, on a past connection. So that's potentially holding you back from moving forward in a connection, but you're going to be gaining clarity. Also, this is Virgo energy, so Virgo season could be significant for you. And this also has to do with, you know, potentially just a physical, passionate relationship. You know what I mean? So it's very lustful. So, you know, things may not be super serious in love within the next six months, but I do see you getting clarity on something and really seeing this crescendo, like, build up of a certain relationship or something like that. Like, because like this is all about a new idea or like a breakthrough, you know, and you've been looking back on the past, and perhaps you're not happy with where you are, or maybe you weren't happy looking back on the past, so now you're putting yourself out there, and because the universe is really focusing on you, you know, and the impact you make on the world every day, and putting in the work on yourself, you know what I mean? So it's finding that balance between like what you've learned in the past and going forward in the future with this energy, like this social energetic energy that you're just really excited about. You know what I mean? It's okay to be excited about it. Even if the past still brings you a little bit of pain, it's okay to get out there again if you want. And really, like, I'm not getting a super serious vibe here, but there's definitely some clarity in either a relationship or maybe it's a past, you know what I mean? And you're gaining some sort of clarity from this. But I do see it's a very happy time, like, for love. It's just like you're vibing, you know what I mean? You're just having a good time, you're seeing what happens, and through that journey, you have the world, you have your love life in your hands, you know what I mean? It's in your hands. You don't have to really stress too much right now. That won't do you any good, stressing too much about it. But yeah, I do see something building up, but you're going to be very, very just vibing. You're having a good time. So let's get a few tarot cards here. What's going on with Pile 1's love life in the next 6 months? Oh. Well, my. Okay. Ten of Cups, excuse me. King of Pentacles. Let's do one more card, please. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, again with the Virgo energy. I think Virgo season is very significant for you. And we have King of Pentacles, which is earth energy as well. So Virgo season. And we have a 9 here, and I was noticing there's 9 gadgets here. So 9 may be significant as well. And 1 and 4. So the 1st, 4th, 9th, maybe 10th of a month may be significant. Or the 31st as well. I can't remember if Virgo season, September has 31 days, yeah? No. Never mind, ignore me. Okay, so I think that you're trying to manifest this happy life, yeah? And a solid partnership and all of that. And just a happy home life, yeah? And this King of Pentacles is so abundant, you know? He's really focusing on his work. And especially to see these together, you know what I mean? This is very much your time to focus. Get yourself, okay, and with these two give me the same vibes. Like, get yourself centered and really figure out exactly what you want. Because I think there's some sort of past relationship here that you are looking back on. I want to clarify this Ten of Cups, actually, because what's going on with this Ten of Cups? Oh, okay. Yeah. You haven't been happy in the past with how things have happened, and you're kind of feeling apathetic about love. You know what I mean? And getting, again, getting out there, but you want this happy life. You know what I mean? But Three of Pentacles came out reversed, and I see that as like unhappiness in some situation that you felt like you couldn't do your best in. And maybe it was a relationship, or you didn't feel your best, you know, and it made you feel really jaded and apathetic and just down about things. So you really want this, but you're a little apprehensive, you know? But I do see you coming into this more comfortable energy in general here with this King of Pentacles. And you know, you're so loyal and hardworking, and I think that, again, you're focusing on you and living your best life. You know, this king is like having a great time with his wine and cake. He has his wine, he has his cake and his wine, and he is just living his best life, you know, and he's happy. That's a happy dude. He's very grounded, and that's exactly what Spirit wants you to do. Ground yourself and really focus on maybe these the past pain or the past, you know, hurts that left you feeling a little upset and apathetic about the future. Really try and heal those. Like, feel them, go through those emotions, and just let it go, you know, because it's not serving you. And Virgo can be they're a perfectionist, you know, but things don't have to be perfect all the time. You can just let loose and have fun. And I do see that energy in the next 6 months. I see you really letting loose and having a good time, and again, getting clarity. And maybe it's through this Hermit energy, and like, because maybe you're diving deeper into your spirituality, or maybe you're meditating more, you know what I mean? You're just really taking the time out to go into hermit mode, and not, which is funny because we also have this, and you're being really social too. So maybe at the beginning of the next 6 months you'll be doing this, like you'll be more in this hermit mode, then and then you'll be really getting out, putting yourself out there and trying to, you know, make things happen. And it doesn't have to be anything serious. I don't think it is anything serious, but you'll be putting yourself out there for sure. So now we're going to look at career. Let's look at career. So for career, we've got escapist. Come home to yourself with the number 32. Focus, number 35. Cold brew. Shore. Chameleon, yeah. and developing photos. Okay. So in the next 6 months, you're going to be really focusing on what you want. And just from the little love message we got, you know what I mean? Like, I think you're going to be doing a lot of internal work here. There's a lot going on. And wait, was that? Yeah. Oh my God, look. 31, 32. Ah, I love when that happens. Oh, I thought that's a 35. I was like, oh my God, I thought it was something else. Anyway, but I just think you're going to be really figuring out exactly what you want. Like, maybe you're really not happy with what you're doing right now. And I think you're just kind of being a daydreaming about what could be could be coming to you. You know what I mean? I think maybe you'll be really wanting to escape from your whatever like your career is, and so you're like living, like going off in your daydreams sometimes and just really not focusing, and you really need to bring yourself back down to earth, you know what I mean? And you'll be trying to really get that focus, I think, because maybe you've been in this energy or you're in this energy currently, and that'll lead into the 6 months as well, I'm sure. And you're really trying to, like, you're just figuring out, you know what I mean? Like, I wish I could be doing this, or like I'm here, you know what I mean? But they want you to focus on now. You have to focus on now, because again, this is about looking back. And I think you're going to be feeling very nostalgic. You'll be looking back on things, but you're almost there, like, because I'm not seeing a new energy coming in. So whatever you're doing, I just see you refocusing on your tasks. You're really resourceful and flexible, and you're really good at pivoting. If you get something coming up, I think, and something may, you know what I mean? Like, but I see successes for you, you know what I mean? Because you're feeling re-energized and really ready to go, you know, and that it's a fail for that fly. It's not a fail for you, you know? So I think that maybe you won't be completely out of this headspace at the end of the 6 months with this shore card here, but you're definitely going to be finding more focus through your work, you know, and getting a little bit more energized, and potentially just getting down to business and getting really resourceful, and, you know, using what you've got and putting it into your work, you know what I mean? And you're very versatile too. I think that you're like a chameleon, you know, you're just like a chameleon, and people really look to you or they look up to you because you really can, like, certain things come at you, different situations, and it's like you take it in stride, you know what I mean? It's not super difficult for you to get things done. And I think that you're going to be feeling very confident, or gaining more confidence again, and this also reiterates that, and really getting more centered, because you need to get more grounded. And the hermit from that last reading, your love reading, said the same thing. You know, you have to get more grounded, get out of space, you know what I mean? And let's get down to, like, where we are right now. Let's get down to business, you know? And also, this is Sagittarius energy. I'm not sure if I said that, but you'll be really slowing down and figuring out, again, exactly what you want and how to do things easier, you know, and really solving problems as well, like getting into that energy where you can just navigate things fairly easily. So let's get a few tarot cards. So what is going on with pile one's career in the next 6 months? Oh my God, nice. A new beginning with the Fool, or just a new energy. Yeah, things are balancing out with the 11. And we have the Emperor, which is Aries energy. Oh, this is Libra energy, by the way. So Libra season may be significant. And we also have the World. So, I mean, okay. I said maybe you don't. Maybe you have a new start. Again with the Pentacles, please. Knight of Pentacles. You're a very hard worker. Maybe you're an earth sign, which is Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. So I was saying, like, maybe there isn't a new, like, a fresh start coming in, but, like, then the Fool came out and was like, oh, hey, here I am. Even if it's not like a new beginning, I think that it's just a fresh energy in general, like this cold brew. And I see yourself balancing out and things. Maybe you work in the law, like in like as a lawyer or like in the government or something like that. But it's fascinating to see these two at the bookends, you know what I mean? And these two in the middle. It's like these two are much more conservative. I don't mean politically, but they're just very practical. And like the Emperor is very authoritative, you know, and so is Justice. That's what I really mean. They're more authoritative. Meanwhile, these two on the end, it's an ending, a beginning and an ending. They're so carefree. You know what I mean? So maybe you'll find this focused energy because you'll be in this daydreaming sort of fantasy world for a bit. But you'll find this focus and this confidence and just really this calmness in general. And maybe it's through this new beginning. There's something coming in that allows you to really feel more at ease and free in the next 6 months. And, you know, I think this is about finding your truth, maybe. You know what I mean? Or finding clarity on something and finding out the truth about something and things just really balancing themselves out. Maybe it's through like work. Maybe the Emperor is a boss or something. But I don't think so. I think this is you. You're really determined and focused and very much trying to get shit done. You know what I mean? You're going to be making a choice, maybe even like some sort of decision. It will allow you at the end of the day to have this breakthrough, this freedom, this letting go of whatever. Maybe it's this Emperor energy. You don't want to live in this conservative, cold energy because we have Sagittarius here as well. Like Sagittarius is not a super straight-laced, like 9 to 5 energy, you know what I mean? Like they want an adventure, and the Fool does too, you know? So maybe you'll be really feeling the need for a shift and really trying to put that into action, you know? Because you're wanting clarity and you're wanting something new to happen. And again, I think you'll get there, and you're getting that renewed energy. You're getting really energized and excited about life and your career, you know what I mean? Because maybe in the past you haven't been. It's especially if you've been wanting to like daydream and go off into dream world, you know what I mean? And just really not be present. Whoa. I'm just realizing these are like all giving step numbers. Like we have 0, I'm gonna like 1, right? And then this adds up to 2. This adds up to 3, 4, 5. Wow. That's fascinating. Okay. So I think you're really just going to be slowly but steadily gaining momentum in the next 6 months in your career, and really maybe starting to let go, you know, of this straight-laced energy that really feels Oh, it's interesting how the cards are sitting. It's like she's blocked in by these two. But so she's in her dreams. You know what I mean? She's in her dream world because she doesn't want to be in this almost cold energy. You know, she wants this freedom. They want this freedom. So maybe that's what's going to happen in the next 6 months. I'm intrigued. I really want to know what happens for you guys in the next 6 months. Let me see. Okay, so now we're going to do a general message. We'll do the general energy for the next 6 months, okay? So we have Princess. Yes, you can be your own knight. Absolutely. And there's the number 1 again. We've had 1 a lot. Oh, and 3, Desire. Yeah, you are going to be going through quite a shift, I think. Squirrel. River. Alpaca. Pumpkin spice. Okay. I think fall is going to be very significant for you. Also, this is Cancer energy. Maybe you'll be in Cancer season sometime. But Virgo season, Libra season, maybe even Scorpio season. Depending on when you're watching this, of course. But, you know, this is Magician energy. You have the ability to manifest whatever you want, whatever you desire, you know, whatever your heart desires. And it's just, I think you'll be really getting clarity on a lot of things in the next 6 months, and or even just searching for clarity. And that's why they really want you to be careful, because you need to cleanse and not burn yourself out. You have to really, because if you're doing any spiritual work or anything like that, you really should be very careful, and because you can deplete your energy so easily. So you've got to really try and cleanse your body and your mind and your spirit and your soul, or else you will get drained, you know. And if you're really looking inward a lot and trying to figure out what you want, which I think that's the energy you're going to be in, you can really exhaust yourself. So there is that very big a message to just make sure you're cleansing your energy. And the spirit thinks that water would be best for you. Let me see, is there anything on top? Oh no, they're just candles. Yeah. Are these black and white candles? Oh no, they're all white. And smoke as well. Like candles, white candles give protection as well. So if you're doing any spiritual work, you should light a white candle or a black candle, and just have that protection. But went off on a tangent, sorry. So I think that, you know, you've been very patient. And again, it's like in that last reading, stepping stones, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know? So really, it's step by step by step. So it's been a long, winding road for you, I think. And it's slowly coming together. You're gathering information, you know, or figuring things out through your spiritual work, and you're really putting the pieces together and trying to manifest what it is that you want in life. That is a difficult task, especially if, you know, you're not super grounded or anything, but Spirit wants you to know, like, you have the ability to do this. You just need to get a little more confident. And I think that you will be getting that confidence in the next 6 months. You'll be feeling more in tune with yourself and potentially with Spirit as well. You'll be connecting with them and just being able to put out into the universe what you want. You know what I mean? And manifesting it by doing this hard work, because you've put in the planning. You know what I mean? It may take a little bit, but it's coming, you know? And you're also in this soft energy as well. Like this, like maybe you'll just be feeling, it always cracks me up because the alpacas look stern. You know, they look kind of mad. But it's, I don't know, it's just funny. But I think you'll be very, you'll be wanting to take things slow and gentle. You know what I mean? Just sometimes just have a nice, again, a calm time. You know what I mean? And you know, we have pumpkin spice here too. So I think you're going to be feeling very safe and secure with where you are in general. And this also means easy. So I think perhaps you'll be manifesting things very easily. You know, maybe in the past your manifestations haven't been coming in very quickly, but they will be now. They will be. I think they'll be. Once you get really confident in yourself and your abilities, they'll be flying in for you, you know? You just have to continue putting it out there, and maybe things will be testing you, but like you'll have certain situations like coming at you, and or people that are being aggressive or irritating, you know, and Spirit really wants you to just come at a place of softness. You know, don't get super aggressive with people. Yeah? Just really, like, dig your feet in, work on you, focus on your goals and what you want, and you'll get what you desire, as long as you put in the work, though. That's very, very prevalent here. Also, this is about lust, so I really think you're going to be out there just having a good time in general. And again, I don't think anything's going to be super serious, but you'll be getting some clarity from some sort of past connection. Or maybe it's through one of these new connections. The fact that this came out, like, as another reminder of, like, there's lust, like, you're going to be feeling some type of way. It's just funny. And I think maybe you'll be feeling, because lettuce is, you know, that's funny. I know that doesn't say, like, cuz lettuce. I just said cuz lettuce. I'm crazy. But because lettuce is really healthy, I think maybe you'll be trying to focus on eating better, or like eating more greens, or just finding a balance in your diet, maybe even, you know, because I don't believe in limiting yourself. Like, if you want something, you should eat it, but like in moderation, you know, or whatever, you know, it's your life, do what you want. Right? Like, that's what I say. Mind your business. No one needs to be in your business, right? So, general message for pile 1 for the next 6 months. Where did that go? Yo, again, this 10 of Cups. But I think you'll be finding it, you know, you're very much focused. Wow. Oh my God. Okay, well, we have Pisces. Pisces has entered the chat, which tracks with that escapist energy from this last. They're very much daydreamy. My goodness. Okay. Again, they want you to really maybe you're really like daydreaming about like having this beautiful family, you know what I mean, or something like that. And you're not getting all this information though yet. It's like Spirit's keeping something from you, but I don't think it's in a bad way. They want you to figure it out and like go inward and figure it out. You know what I mean? Also, maybe working with the moon would be beneficial for you as well. It really could be. Oh, and we have the Empress at the bottom of the deck here with the Taurus energy. So we have all sorts of different zodiac signs here. But the Empress is really, you know, that divine feminine energy. Really a sensual, sexy, beautiful, self-assured person, you know, and really just focusing on you. They want you to focus on you, okay? Because getting in your head about what you want can really stall you out. Maybe pay attention to your dreams as well, okay? Like, I think because you're very intuitive and your imagination is so vast, you know, but we have to ground that imagination. I think that you're really focusing on the imagination part and not trying to manifest it. You know, so Spirit really, really, really wants you to try and look inside, go inward, and be alone with yourself. You know what I mean? Maybe in the bath. That could be, you know, that could be really helpful for you. But they really want you to focus on you, yeah? And this could also mean potentially like going to a spiritual teacher or like a counselor or something like that, that could help you figure out how to bring things down to life again. You know what I mean? Back down to earth. And because I think that you are you're a very passionate person, and you love love, and you want to be, maybe you want children, or you want to be in this divine feminine energy, you know, and it doesn't matter what you identify as, which gender, whatever gender you identify as, that doesn't matter in this, because we all have divine feminine energy in us, you know. And I just think that you really want this perfect family, you know, this perfect life, but you're not trying to bring it down to earth, you know. So in the next 6 months, I think you're really going to be finding that inner balance and that inner like maturity in general, and becoming this empress and focusing your energy on what brings you pleasure, your passions, you know what I mean? And then from there, you'll be manifesting whatever it is that you want with this 10 of Cups, because it's come up twice, so I can't not ignore it, that you definitely, there's something about you wanting a family life, you know, and a nice, loving home life. And well, let's do some charms, I guess, but this has really gotten long. Okay, but let's do a few charms to close out your reading. Okay. Yeah, and the stork came out. My goodness. I mean, take this if it resonates, please. If it doesn't, it's okay. Maybe there's a pregnancy. Maybe you're pregnant right now and you'll be giving birth, like literal birth. Because we have the stork and the empress, like, whoa. Your heart's just feeling so full. You know, I think maybe you have a lot of fears right now, you know? And, oh, that's funny. The squirrel and the acorn. Oh my God. I love when that happens. But, you know, with the scarecrow, again with fall, by the way. Oh my God, fall. But I think that you have a lot of fears and anxieties and whatnot, and there is some sort of transformation happening here. There's a big transformation within you, I think, and something may have to end for that to happen, you know, but I think that it's going to bring you to this next level that will make you so friggin' happy, you know, and it's going to bring you what you want. It will. Because you have good luck coming with the acorn, and there's abundance, you know, there's abundance, and because you've worked hard. I think you've worked really, really hard in general at your life, and sometimes you get a little in your head and a little spacey with your daydreams, but like at the end of the day, you work your butt off, and it's going to help you in the long run. Because, yeah, I think you're getting enlightened. There's some sort of enlightenment happening. Maybe it's through the Hermit, but you're unlocking information. Maybe there's some sort of realization coming in. I mean, we did have that a little bit in your love reading, right? Yeah, the clarity card. The clarity card was in your love reading. So there's something coming in with that as well. We have the letter C is also. And the octopus. Yeah, I think this might have to do with your work, but just take what resonates. You're finding your way out of something. You know, I think you're very smart and, again, resourceful. Where was that? It was in one of these. But you're just very smart and passionate, and you want the best for yourself, and that's absolutely valid. You know what I mean? So, and maybe you have some fears about that, about getting out of this situation that you'll be getting out of. But it's going to unlock so many different opportunities for you and create this transformation into this beautiful Empress energy. You know what I mean? And it's going to bring you a lot of abundance and joy. And we also have the letter C, okay? So that's what I have for you, pile one. This has gotten to be quite the long reading, so if you're still with me, thank you. But it's been such a pleasure to read for you, and I hope your next 6 months are lovely. And if you'd like to subscribe, you can hit the button down below, and you can hit the notification bell if you'd like to be notified whenever I post a new video. You can leave a like or a comment if you'd like as well. I do like to read the comments. They're fun. And if you'd like to book a reading with me, my email will be in the description box. And I am on TikTok and Instagram, so if you'd like to follow me, I'll leave those down below as well. But I hope you have a beautiful day, night, or evening, well, wherever you are, Pile 1, and I will see you next time, okay? Bye! Hi there, Pile 2. So if you chose the pink scrunchie, this is your reading, okay? I'm going to set this over here. So we're going to be seeing the next 6 months. We're going to first look at this card, then we'll get into love, then we'll do career and a general message, and then we'll do some charms at the end. So let's check this one out. General energy of the next 6 months is imagine and envision. I think you're going to be feeling really creative and really just trying to get your ducks in order, like to get exactly what you want, you know? And I see you finding solutions to things in ways that maybe you haven't thought of before, you know what I mean? And really just getting incredibly creative and having fun. This is a fun creativity and imagination, you know, solving problems through imagination and different things that maybe you wouldn't have explored before, you know? And it's in a lot of aspects in your life, I think, as well, like career, at home, maybe some hobbies, you know what I mean? With like dates, if that resonates, stuff like that. I think that you're really going to be just doing a lot of different things and just having a lot of fun. And I feel like you're very carefree, and we have the unicorn here as well. And this, there's a lot of good luck. Whatever, a 4-leaf clover, that's what it is. So there's a lot of luck and abundance and confidence, and you're so unique and just so interesting. And I think that it's just going to be a very carefree time for you. Yes, you'll of course have responsibilities and may feel stresses of everyday life and whatnot, but I do see you just trying to solve them in a more positive and fun way than just really getting in your head too much. You're going to be, but I mean, you'll be in your head, but it's in a productive way. You know what I mean? Through your imagination instead of anxiety. You know what I mean? You'll be letting it out through creativity and such. So now we're going to see about love. I'll just set this over here. I love how these are both pink too. That's cute. When that came out like that, I was very excited. Okay, so the love cards. I did these oracle cards before I started filming. So we have expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval with the number 12. Vitality with the fig, number 32, which is Taurus energy. With the flamingo. Sticker earrings, hiding in clothing racks, and Saturday morning cartoons. Okay. So with expectations, don't seek anyone's approval. I think in the past, in love, maybe you've tried to fit yourself into this mold of what you, like what people expect of you, or like what will make people happy. You know what I mean? You've tried to find partners that would really bring joy to other people's lives, and they're not necessarily the type of people you would like to get with. Do you know what I mean? And it's made you feel kind of lost, and like you're hiding something from the people around you. Maybe it's the people that are expecting you to, you know, be a certain way, get with certain people. And it's really bringing a fear of commitment to you, because you don't necessarily, it's not that you don't like the people that you're trying to, you know, interact with and date or whatever your situation is. It's that they're not the right fit for you because you're not being truthful to yourself. And that's really hindering you. Spirit really wants you to take that stand and be confident in what you want. You know what I mean? You can bring your own joy in. You don't need to live up to anybody else's expectations. That it's your life. You know, I think you're incredibly outgoing, and some people might call you over the top. I don't think that's the case at all. You know what I mean? I think you're just so fun to be around and joyful. And maybe these people that, you know, you're expected to get with are boring, and they're just not interesting to you. You know, and that unicorn's popping out to me again. Like, you are unique, and the person that you get with is unique. Will be unique. You know what I mean? And I think that with the vitality card here, you know, you're looking for longevity. You're looking for an enriched, juicy connection, you know, something that has depth, not something that's surface level. Even because I think that maybe the people that you've been trying to get with, that's what it's been like for you. Surface level. There's not really any feelings on your end, because you're not really living in your truth. You're just living by what other people want you to be doing. Perhaps like you're hiding like your sexuality or something like that. You know, because loved ones can be very difficult to go against what loved ones want from you or are expecting from you, you know, and I can see that it's really got you in a bind, because you really don't want to upset anyone or hurt anyone's feelings or just make anyone feel poorly or like have a bad opinion of you. But at the same time, you have to do what you want, you know. Spirit really wants you to do what you want, because, you know, you have this imagination and you're envisioning this life that you want. And I think that the people that you've been with are not what you want, you know. So I think within the next 6 months, you're going to be seeing things from a different perspective and gaining clarity. And I think that that will be through this and deciding, you know what, I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to date who I want to date. I'm going to be with who I want to be with. No more hiding. I see you getting, with that Saturday morning cartoons, you'll be more carefree and relaxed about your situation. You know, you won't be feeling so fearful of commitment or anxious. You know what I mean? You'll be going more with the flow and just not caring as much about what people think or what these expectations are, you know. And with vitality, I do see new experiences coming in for you as well, these juicy experiences that I said before that would really just make your soul happy. I'm going to read the quote that comes with this card in the book because it's really, I think it suits you. Plants give us oxygen for the lungs and for the soul. So I think that you need someone that will make your entire being light up, that is just so deep and understands you. Do you know what I mean? Like on a soul level, not just on a surface level. Because again, I think in the past, that's what it's been like. And it's really not enough for you. You need that deep, committed energy, you know, and vitality. It's just a richness and of life. And I do see that coming in, really. And this more carefree, relaxed, easygoing energy will be coming in as well. And you'll be feeling more outgoing, and maybe you'll be wanting to get out there more with the type of people you want to be with, not the type of people that people are expecting you to be with. Okay, so we're going to do some tarot cards now to get a little more insight. What does the next 6 months hold for pile 2 in love? What does the next 6 months hold in love for pile 2? What's going on here for pile 2 in love? The next 6 months. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And this is very much like this one. You're daydreaming. You have maybe you have a lot of options. You have a lot of opinions coming at you as well, perhaps, you know, and about who you should be with, what type of people you should be with. And that definitely may confuse you. It's confusing emotionally as well. So there is the Tower here, okay? I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. It was needed in this situation. It's going to be needed in the next 6 months. You know, it's things coming to a head. It's these expectations that people have had breaking, and because this was built on a rocky foundation, you know what I mean? And you're going to be blasting that out of the water. This isn't a bad thing. You know, people see the Tower and it's like, oh my God, that's not good. You know what I mean? But in this situation, I think it's for your better good. 100%. Whatever happens with this Tower moment will bring you closer to what you want and what you're envisioning your life to be, okay? And you won't be so confused. You'll be getting that clarity with this Vitality card. And this is Taurus energy, so maybe it will be happening soon. We're coming out of Taurus season right now, you know? So, well, if you're watching this when I'm filming it. But I think that, again, like you're in control of that wand in this card. I love how this Tower card is built, is illustrated. You are in control of this, and it might hurt some relationships for a bit. You know what I mean? It might hurt some people's feelings, but it's for you. It's you deciding to stand up for yourself and say, you know what? No, this is who I want to just date who I want to date. I want to be with who I want to be with. You know what I mean? I want to be who I want to be. That is what you're going to be doing, and that's what this Tower is saying. So we also have the King of Wands, which is so passionate and fiery and just very, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do it how I want to do it. You know what I mean? This is fire energy, which is Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. So maybe Leo season will be significant, if that's in any of those seasons are significant, or maybe you have some of those placements in your birth chart. But I see this as a very, very good thing, because you're standing up for yourself and you're really going to be fighting for yourself and what you want, instead of all of these different options and opinions really making you fearful of committing and anxious about the future, you know, and really just almost scared. I'm getting like a scared vibe from this group, you know, because you're cautious about moving forward, because you don't really want to, again, be with these types of people that people are expecting you to be with. And, you know, it can be exhausting, but that's why this Tower is so pivotal. It's this moment that will shift everything for you, and you'll be standing up for yourself and standing tall and confident and ready to do exactly what you want to do in love. Okay, so that is cool. That is awesome. I'm excited for you to be that. I'm feeling very empowered right now, and just and speaking eloquently. You know, I think that that's a huge thing for you. Huge. So, okay, we're going to get into career. So we have career here. I did the same thing. We have storm. Every hurricane comes to an end with number 44. Productivity, Kent Pumpkin, number 8 with Cancer energy. We have the peacock, confetti rainbow, money green, and thunder. So, excuse me. So I do see that maybe that you've been in a tough work environment, okay? And you've been thinking of potentially moving on from that role, you know, because there's potentially been some conflict, and you honestly have other options. You have other options open to you, available to you, and that could be a lot more abundant. I see so, like, this peacock and money green, that is a really good thing to have in a career reading. You know, this is, you know, because peacocks are so, like, they're so confident. They walk with such an air, you know. You almost, like, you're such a show off, you know what I mean? But I do see you, because the money green is all about abundance. I mean, it's literally flying money, you know what I mean? It's flying off the shelves, flying off the trees, you know, for you. So I do see options for you, because again, I think this storm situation has been difficult, and it's made you question your confidence. And because, do you see how they're holding on so tightly to that tiara? I view the tiara as like confidence, and you're fighting so hard to keep that confidence. And maybe you've had some rumbles in your work environment, you know, and is like a caution here. I think, because I think it has to do with peacock too. I don't think it has to deal with like you potentially leaving whatever you're doing. I think that's more about, like, be careful to not get too, don't let your head get too big, okay? Like, it's great that you're confident. Don't get me wrong. That's amazing. But don't start bragging and showing off. You know what I mean? Just be humble. I think that's, we'll see with the tarot, what the tarot says, but I think that's a little bit of the warning, and like what your caution from spirit, you know, just really try to stay humble and keep going, because I think you're going to be feeling very productive. Whatever this new opportunity is with the confetti rainbow, because you have a few options. I think you're going to have choices. But this is bringing so much productivity and abundance. Again, you're working your butt off. And I think planning ahead too. Like, maybe you'll have to plan to leave whatever job situation you're in and set up with one of these options. You know what I mean? So you'll be planning maybe in the beginning of the next 6 months to really set that up and figure out how you can do that. I think you'll be gaining a lot of resources as well. And really, again, just working your butt off. You know, you won't be afraid to take risks, because maybe this will feel like a bit of a risk, like cutting off those loose ends. You know what I mean? Like, nah, it's a cord cut. Like, I'm leaving. whatever that hurricane is to you, you know, and it's going to bring you to this another level, a complete another level in abundance and really just financial security. So let's take a look at the tarot cards here to see what is going on in the next 6 months for pile 2 in their career. Next 6 months for pile 2 in their career. Oh, man. Can I have one? Okay. First, we have the Three of Wands, which is all about expansion and looking ahead, planning. That's literally this card. We have a 3 again. I see, yes, you'll be celebrating because I think you've got that some new opportunity coming in and you'll be able to celebrate. Also, those are 2 3s, so 3s may be significant for you as well. And 44, we have 44 there as well. Yes, see, Ace of Swords. There's some sort of clarity and new opportunity, new idea coming in, intellectual opportunity. Let's see what that Ace of Swords is. What's the Ace of Swords, Spirit? But it's going to bring you a lot of joy. There's a lot of joy and expansion and potentially considering moving overseas or something. Oh, that's too many. But, oh, I'll take that one though. Oh, and yes, we're going to take that one. There we go. Okay. See? Very much tracks with this card. The 9 of Pentacles here. 9 of Pentacles. Independence. Just living in that abundance. And just feeling very good and stable in your specific situation is what that Ace of Swords is bringing. And the Fool, a new beginning, a new happy beginning where you feel set free and just really ready to take on the adventure that is coming next. You know what I mean? Whatever's coming next. And it's going to bring you a lot of abundance, whatever it is. It's just, you're going to be ready to leap off that cliff. You know what I mean? Take that risk. Take that risk and go for it. Because, again, there's some risk here. But it's going to be, again, I'm coming back to this, but what you've imagined and envisioned for yourself. I see a lot of clarity coming in for you in the next 6 months. You have a lot of changes and movement. You know, both of my cats have come in when I've done this part of your reading, both of them, like at different times. So it's like there's a lot of movement here. There's a lot going on in the background over here. So I think that you are really going to be doing a lot in the next 6 months for your career, but it's going to be so awesome. I see so much celebration and just a lot to be happy about, for real. So let's get into your general message. Oh, no, leave that there. And then we'll do charms at the end. I love the charms. I got some new ones, so it's exciting. Okay, so we have, yeah, oh my God. Endings are inevitable. Gray, number 37. Number 7, passion. Oh, I'm really excited for you, pile 2. I'm really excited. Oh, shit. Oh my God, look it's the unicorn. I mentioned the unicorn. Oh my God, I love this for you. That's so awesome. Ooh, oh wow. Oh, pile 2, the bison. And Mirage. There's a, yes. Oh. Ooh. Like, I'm excited for you, genuinely. This is cool. And I think maybe I'm getting a little bit of your energy too, like, because I think you're gonna just feel like it's a whole new adventure and just a whole new beginning, because endings are inevitable. There's something here. And I think they're crying on the card. Yeah, they're crying. But like, do you see how bright the sky is and how beautiful it is? So I don't think it's necessarily a super sad ending for you, whatever this is. And again, maybe it's that tower moment from the love reading, or that risk you're taking with that storm ending here from your career reading. But it's an ending. Something's going to be ending for you in the next 6 months, and you'll be just growing and expanding your life and just really moving forward, putting your feet forward. You know what I mean? Like, I think that maybe this is a person. I don't know. Maybe it's that career, something like that. But endings, it's like that gray area. You're going to feel like you're in that gray area for a minute. But look at that. that vibrant beet. Look at that beetroot with the numbers, that passion. Number 7, I believe that's Aries. No, it's Leo. Is it Leo? Nope, it's Sagittarius, Brooke. My bad. It's Sagittarius energy. All about that adventure, like that Fool card. All about that adventure and really just living every day spontaneously and like how you want to, how you envision it. You know what I mean? And I just think you're going to be feeling so passionate and joyful and ready for this ending. You know what I mean? Like afterward, you're going to feel so much lighter. Again, it might be difficult in the moment and for a little while after, but honestly, by the end of the next 6 months, you're going to be feeling so much lighter and happy and joyful and passionate and just alive. I think you're going to just be feeling so good because you're being motivated in the direction that you want to be moving in and toward, right? Yes. This just said that challenges include family disagreements. Challenges include family disagreements and getting stuck on the superficial. What did I say? What did I say in your love reading? Perhaps, family or loved ones are not wanting you to be with certain type of people or be with a certain person. You know what I mean? Or for you to just be a certain way. And you're literally going to say like, okay, well, I'm doing this. I'm going to be who I want to be and who I am. No more living superficially and inauthentically. You're putting your foot down, okay? And you're this unicorn, this beautiful freaking unicorn. You're beautiful. It makes me happy. I'm so happy for you. Like, I just think you're going to feel so relieved. I get like this weight off my shoulders, because you're magical. You're magical. And maybe you are like spiritual too, but there is a little bit of mystery here too, though. Like, they're not going to give me everything. They're not giving me what else is coming in, but it's going to be better than you imagined, like better than you could even envision, and with the verified blue, you're going to be like, a lot of people are going to want to be around you. Like, maybe you're going to be on social media, doing things, but you're popular and people are just going to want to be around you and be in your favor. Like, people want your to be on your good side, you know what I mean, and just really hang out with you. I think that you're going to be feeling very social and wanting to get out there more than you potentially are right now. And we also have the bison here. So the bison, you just keep going. You know what I mean? You're logical. You have a good sense of who you are and what you want to be and where you want to be as well. So I think everything is going to just be feeling so freaking good. You're putting in all of this energy and this hard work and just going for it, and now my cat's like rolling around on the floor, so you're just gonna feel really carefree. I think that nothing is gonna matter anymore, like, except for your happiness and your joy, your own personal joy. And you're so strong. You have such an inner strength that is really lovely. And I think you're really cool. Pile 2, you're really cool. So let's do some tarot, just to get a general message for the next 6 months. Yeah, because I feel like you've been fighting for a long time. You're like, always on your guard. And I don't think you're going to have to be anymore, because things are looking up. Yeah, you're going to find this balance. And maybe, again, you're making a decision about, well, should I choose this pentacle or this one? You know what I mean? But it's to balance out your life. It's to find the balance within yourself and not for anyone else, right? Leo energy with the strength card. Number 8. you're just going to be owning your power and persevering. You're coming out on top. You know, you've worked so hard and you've been so strong, and I just see such a confidence coming out for you and really just getting to that next level. Do you see? Again, they're in control of that storm. Do you see that? Where was that other image where they were in control? It was something. I can't remember. It was probably a tarot card. But you're in control of your destiny, okay? You and you alone. Let's get one more card. Regardless of what other people want for you, it's all about what you want. And I see you confidently going forward. Yeah, this page. Because in the past you've been hesitant. You're like, okay, I'll fight if I have to, but I don't really want to. You know what I mean? But look, bottom of the deck, that Queen of Swords. You're speaking your truth. You will cut people off if they piss you off, if they don't respect your boundaries, if they don't listen to you and listen to what you're saying about how you want to live your life. Do you know what I mean? Like, if they keep trying to tell you how you should be, what you should be doing, all of this, you're going to just be like, no, you know what? Fuck off. Like, this is my life. I'm going to do what I want to do, you know? So when I flipped that over and saw her, I was like, oh, because this was here. And I was like, oh, there's still that page, but no, see, no. I think at the beginning of the 6 months, you might be in this Page of Swords, but by the end, no. You'll be living how you want to live as this Queen of Swords. For sure. 100%. Okay, so we're going to get some charms to close out your reading. Here is Margot. I'm really excited for you, Pile 2. All right, so this might get a little loud, so just plug your ears if you have to. Plug your ears. Turn your volume down if you have to. Wow. Plug your ears right now. What the hell? Oh, something fell. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, we have to have that. Oh, I love to see this. I love to see this, you guys. Oh. Okay. Yes, that crown. Okay, sorry. So, Gemini, Aquarius. So, the one that fell on the floor was this is what I view as like your stomach is tied up in knots with anxiety. You know, and again, I think this has to do with a parental figure or a close loved one or something like that. This is also, okay, we'll get into that in a minute, but I think that anxiety is toward what other people expect of you. You know, loved ones, people that really you care about a lot, that you don't want to disappoint, right? And it's making you very stiff and just like, I can't disappoint them, you know what I mean? And you're really fearful. You're living in this fear because you've got those birds in your ear telling you to be a certain way with the scarecrow. And it's really making you scared and fearing disappointing them, you know? But there's a death here. Like, not a literal death, I'm sorry. That can be scary. But this transformation, this glamorous transformation with the skulls. Oh, there's a bug! So there was just a bug flying around my room, okay? So I'm taking that as like, you are spreading your wings. Like, transformation is coming, okay? I was talking about the skull, I don't know where I got, but this is like a fabulous, like death energy in the tarot, which is Scorpio. So there's a big transformation coming. I definitely see that in almost every aspect of your life. You know, I think that you're being really authentic and having a big transition for yourself and really just taking yourself to new heights. Do you see this? Taking yourself to new heights and getting such a confidence and going for your dreams. This is Cinderella's slipper. So like, you're just going to be going for it and going for what you imagine you want your life to be like. Okay. And yeah, really confident. I see so much confidence here. And standing up for yourself, you know, independence as well, just and opening that heart chakra, really opening up your heart and living authentically and truthfully and how you want to, that brings you joy, okay? And getting out into nature may be helpful for you. Also, again, with magic, I do think that you perhaps are a practitioner of magic, so maybe ask your guides, ask spirit for some guidance if you need it. Ask for a sign of some sort, maybe in nature, about like if maybe a decision is right, you know, but always trust your intuition. We also have Cancer energy here with the shell. This is Cancer. And this was in the shoe. So trust your intuition about the choices you're making and these new heights you're going to be taking yourself to, because I do see so much abundance. Remember, we had that flying green money. You're going to be living your best life. We have Gemini and Aquarius. I said that already. You're smart. You're smart. Smart, okay? Like, use that brain. Use that brain to get yourself where you want to be. We have V, C, and K. All right. Now that's what I have for you, pile 2. It's been such a pleasure to read for you. This has been a really, really uplifting reading. And just, I see you just really going to the next level in your life and leveling up and really just living authentically how you want to. So if you'd like to subscribe, you can hit the button down below. And if you'd like to be notified when I post a new video, you can hit that notification bell. You can leave a like and a comment. I do like to read the comments, so you can feel free to do that, but you're not obligated, of course. If you'd like to follow me on social media, my information will be down below. I'm on TikTok and Instagram. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my email will be in the description box as well. So I hope you have a beautiful day, night, or evening wherever you are. Oh my God, my cat. He just scared me. I'm telling you, you're gonna have so much like going on. It's killing me. He's all over. There's so much happening in your reading. I just see, and I have goosebumps right now. I just see so much transitioning for you and just so much movement and a lot shifting for you. So wherever you are, I hope you have a beautiful day, night, or evening, and I'll see you next time. Okay, pile 2? Bye. Hi there, pile 3. So if you chose the gray scrunchie, this is your reading. So we're going to set that over there. We're going to get into what the next 6 months, what's happening in love, then we'll do career, and then we'll do a general message, and then we'll do some charms at the end. So first we're going to do this card, okay? Joy and delight. So I think that you're going to be needing to put some joy into your life. Maybe things have been a bit difficult recently, and you know, you maybe you don't feel worthy of joy, you know what I mean, or being able to celebrate things. But I do see in the next 6 months you finding this joy and creating this joy for yourself, you know, making opportunities for you to just feel free and more confident, you know, and opening that heart chakra and connecting to the earth, you know what I mean, really just getting grounded and finding some freedom and some spontaneity even, perhaps, because I think that, again, I think things have been a bit difficult for you recently, and you need this. You need to feel more free and open and just accepting of the gifts that the universe wants to give you, you know what I mean? Like, because again, maybe it feels like you're not getting any gifts right now from the universe, or like things are really heavy and you need to create your own joy, you know what I mean? So I think that that's a bit of what the next 6 months will be like for you, you know, just really creating your own joy and forging your own destiny, really just getting more carefree and spontaneous and just flying through life, you know, happy, joyful. So let's do love first, okay? I pulled some oracle cards before I started your reading, so they're right here. So we're going to take a look at love. Tree, let them go. Number 18. Oh, this is good. Positivity, number 40 with the marigold. Armadillo. Snap bracelets. Thunder. And cold brew. Yeah. So there's definitely some heavy energy weighing on you that is just making you feel incredibly down. And just like things are never going to change. You know what I mean? And maybe there's a specific person that you have in mind here for this let them go card, who, like, you know who that them is. And it could be someone in your present or from your past, you know, and they've really just been in your life and lit this tree on fire. You know what I mean? That thunder struck that tree, and it's like that lightning struck that tree and really lit you aflame. You know what I mean? And I think that you're very empathetic, yeah? And you take on the other people's energy, and maybe this person has a lot of baggage, and that's why you're holding on to them. You want to, like, fix them, you know what I mean, if you will, or like make them feel better, you know what I mean, but, or be better, you know what I mean, because I think with the Thunder card here, there's been some conflict, you know, and there's been some tussles, and you've had to be on high alert sometimes. And I think Spirit really wants you to just release that negativity, because that's what it is. It's negativity, and it's weighing you down. And it's been tough. You've been in a tough situation. And the next 6 months, this may be happening, you know, where you'll have to let someone go that has brought you into this more negative mind space. And it will be tough, but you have to be firm if you decide that you want to let them go, because this is just guidance. You know, you never have to take anything in a reading as law. You know what I mean? It's never like that. You have your own free will. Other people have their own free will. So if you decide to let them go, you have to be firm. You have to be firm, okay? And don't make snap decisions, you know? And if you have to get sharp in your tone, and again, be very firm, because maybe you're dealing with a narcissist of some sort or something like that, and or someone that can manipulate things so they'll turn it back on you and say it's your fault. Do you know what I mean? And if this doesn't resonate, please, like, don't take it. But I'm just saying, like, things will be tough, and Spirit really wants to caution you for that. But the good thing is there's positivity coming from this, you know? The sun will be shining. The sun is coming up for you. From letting them go, you will be allowing yourself to bring joy into your life again, and that positivity, because this negativity is weighing heavily on you. If you're an empath and you feel things deeply, it is weighing heavily, and it's like a rain cloud every single second of the day, you know? So releasing that will really bring this positive energy in, and I do see that happening. I do see that with this and with this cold brew. The cold brew is just getting this new sense of energy and activity, you know what I mean? Just shifting your mindset, because maybe you've been feeling quite lethargic with all of this weighing on you. But if you decide to let them go, you're going to feel this lightness and this positivity, and you'll want to be productive and active and really on the go. You know what I mean? Like, just refreshed and again, free and joyful and able to create your own joy, because you're not feeling weighed down by whoever this them is. Okay. So now we're going to do some tarot for this. I'll get 3 cards for tarot. Pile 3's love life in the next 6 months. What's going on in their love life in the next 6 months? Yeah. It'll feel like people are attacking you or you're attacking others. You know what I mean? Like, there's going to be some conflict. Yes. Oh my gosh. Because you feel so trapped. You feel trapped in your mind, in your situation. And you've got to know that you're not, you know? You have the ability to get out of this. Because I think that something is really, you're feeling attacked all the time. You're feeling attacked, or someone else feels attacked. And you feel cornered, like you're trapped in a corner and you cannot break free. And there's so many thoughts racing through your head, like, because you're trying to get out. You're trying to figure out a way to leave and you can't figure it out. But I do see you getting this clarity, you know, because you've become apathetic with this Four of Cups. And just like, do you see how that person is just like looking at them thinking like, these are terrible, this isn't perfect, nothing is going to go well. But there's that beautiful cup coming in. I think that that's you. You're thinking like, I'll never be able to get out of this. And you will, though. Let's see. How will they get out of this? Because I think you will let them go. Okay. You're weighing on this decision. You have you have a choice to make, you know? And throwing those swords, I view those swords as words, you know? I do believe you'll be taking the action toward the decision that you think is best. And I think from what the cards are saying, walking away is the best option. But of course, it's up to you, you know? This is weighing in your mind. The swords is all about your mind and your thoughts and what you are thinking, okay? And we also have the Nine of Wands. So you're standing tall, you know what I mean? You are trying so hard to stand tall and really just keep going. And because it feels like you've been beaten down, you know what I mean? But you're going to be taking that stand, that final stand, you know what I mean? And just, because that came out with the Two of Swords, you'll be taking that final stand, okay? And things will be looking up, things will be balancing out, justice will be served, things will be fair. This is Libra energy with the number 11. Absolutely, things will be balancing out, and you will be able to find some peace, I believe, really, and a balancing out of the conflict as well, because I think there's a lot of conflict, outer conflict, and in your head. There's so much conflict in your head as well. But again, you'll be taking that final stand, making that decision, and really finding this balance, okay? And this could mean, I don't know if you're married, but it could mean like a divorce, because this can mean law. Gets involved. That only take it, I know, like, sometimes people hear that and it's scary as hell, but that only take that if it resonates, you know. It can mean law, okay? I'm just saying that in case, you know, but justice will be served, things will be balancing out, and I do see it for the better for you in your situation, okay? So now we're gonna take a look at your career in the next 6 months. Take a look at your career in the next 6 months, okay? All right, so we've got nostalgia. Focus on the here and now with the 33. You've had 33 and 11. You have a lot of doubles, which is interesting. Okay. Oh my God, 33 again, wholeness. Shut up. 33 is definitely significant for you, and it's and we have minimalist white, pickle, in amethyst, and bubblegum. Okay, so I think that you really, again, because you're in your head a lot, just from like the love part, I think you're very in your head and trying to figure out or like just dream about what's next. You know what I mean? Like, how can I make things happen? Like, maybe if I could only be here, or if I could only do this or that, instead of focusing on right now and taking action now, you know? So I think you're feeling a little bored in your job, potentially. That's a very common theme right now. It's all the time, honestly, in a lot of readings. I think that you're just kind of blah with it. You know, it's boring and you're just, but you have this whole room you could paint. You know what I mean? I haven't seen this like this before, but you're so busy focusing on what could happen instead of right now. You could see that room and paint it. Do whatever you want with it. Do you know what I mean? Like, because maybe you're in the career that you have some flexibility that you can do what you want. You know what I mean? And really make big changes for yourself in your career. But, you know, you keep looking back on the past or really trying to focus on the future. And it's like, no, well, let's just focus on right now. That's what Spirit really wants you to know. You'll be finding a lot of focus on the now. And trusting your gut is so important too right now, because I do see with the bubblegum card, there might be some people at work that are trying to like cling on to you. Do you know what I mean? Or like they're really like there all the time and they're like, they really look up to you, or they really just try and copy what you do. You know what I mean? There'll be something there that is really might irritate you a little bit and put you in this pickle. You know what I mean? And you'll feel like in a bit of a dilemma, to be honest, because I think that, again, you're not looking at the now. You won't be looking at the now. You'll be really nostalgic and looking at the past and all of that. So it will put you in a bit of a, well, what the heck am I doing here? Do you know what I mean with that pickle? So it could be very confusing. So you really have to trust your gut. And like I said, there might be someone in your work environment that's really clinging to you and just like attached to your hip. You know what I mean? Like, and you're just like, can you back off? Maybe a little bit. Things will be coming together. Okay, this is Aquarius energy. So smart, really intellectual and imaginative. So I think that you'll be really utilizing this energy with the wholeness, mapping things out and putting things together and making a plan. I think maybe if you're bored and you don't want to paint these walls in that specific work environment, maybe you'll be leaving and you'll be trying to navigate how that can happen in the next 6 months, you know, because if you're not really focusing at your job and you're really thinking about the past, maybe it's something from your past that you used to do that you really are considering going back to, or it's something you've been thinking about doing from in the future that you haven't tried before, that you're like, you know what, maybe I want to do this. So you really, really, really have to trust your gut, okay? You have to trust your gut. Because with the wholeness card, you'll be really utilizing all of your tools and your knowledge and everything that from the past that you've learned in the next 6 months. So it's going to be a fruitful time for that, you know, and really trying to find that balance and stability in your life, you know. So maybe that will be through finding a different job, but it could also be finding that in your current work environment, you know what I mean? And really just getting creative and finding that balance. We did have justice in that last, I think there's a lot of balancing out coming for you. And to have 33 twice here, that's significant. So you have a lot of possibilities in your hands and expanding. There will be expansion as well. It's just a matter of getting out of your head and trusting yourself and maybe being like, can you back up? Whoever that is that's attached at your hip. Yeah, because you're trying to carve out a path for yourself with the Page of Wands here, which is fire energy. That's Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. You're trying to map out your own life. You know, I think you're impulsive and you want adventures. And whatever you're in right now is boring the shit out of you. And it's not bringing you joy. It's not really letting you expand and use your mind how you want to be using it, you know? And there could be some conflict as well with this Five of Swords, like just, and it could be you. Do you see how they're just kind of ignoring this person? Like maybe this, whoever this person is, this bubble gum that's like attached to your hip, and you kind of are just ignoring them because you're so focused on like the past or the future, you know what I mean? And not living in the present. Maybe you share some words with them and that could lead to some conflict. I do see that as a potential happening. That's just a little warning. You know, it might not resonate, but if it does, take it. Okay, let me see. Yes. Oh my God, these came out together. Wow. Yeah. Hanged Man is Pisces energy. So you're really just kind of going to be, and we have the High Priestess, which is just using that wisdom and knowledge and trusting your intuition. She's so wise, okay? Really, and this is quite a spiritual energy too. To have the Hanged Man here though, like, I think you're just finding higher meaning, higher knowledge. Maybe you're just outgrowing your environment, you know what I mean? And you're kind of like in limbo. I view this card, the Hanged Man, as like in limbo, you know what I mean? But they have got the key to get out of there. They have the key to unlock themselves from this. So you can absolutely take this action to get out of there. Because I think that maybe you'll be getting like some sort of revelation or clarity on something, and it will just make you see things differently from others. And maybe it'll make you see things differently from the people in your work environment. So you'll really be wanting to expand. And we did have the Aquarius energy with the wholeness card as well. So again, you're deeply intelligent, and I think you're just ready to expand in general. And you feel stuck. You feel stuck wherever you are, and you just really, really want to get out. You really want to get out of there, whatever you're doing, and just find that joy. Find that joy and delight and things that bring you happiness, yeah? And you've got to trust your intuition. This isn't a time for action necessarily. It's a time to just for stillness and really sit with yourself and think about what the heck you want. Think about, but in the present, I think you focus on the future and the past, and you're not in the present very often, which is, it's an escape mechanism, and I absolutely understand. I do that a lot. But you've got to really sit with yourself and try and focus on the present, okay? And what you want now, what you want right now. I think you're going to be doing that after you really get this higher knowledge and trying to get unstuck and unlocking yourself from this limbo that you'll be in. You'll be gaining so much knowledge and wisdom. And it's like, maybe you know it's coming because you had the amethyst too. You know something's off, and you really, really just want a change, and you need the change because you feel this shift within yourself. Perhaps you're going through a Saturn return, which happens when around your like 27 to 30, which is a very difficult time, but it makes big changes in your life. And you really start seeing things for what they are, and things that really mean a lot to you, and things, you just get so much clarity from everything. But I think that you'll be really trying to find your own way. And intuitively, you know that a change is needed in your career in the next 6 months. So now we're going to get into your general advice. So your general advice for the next 6 months. Sun, paint the sun back into your sky. 11 again. Oh. Number 4, emotion. The cucumber card with Cancer. Again, very intuitive. Dial up. Coral reef. Flip phones. And anteater. So you're definitely, absolutely going to be getting more positivity and focusing on really actively creating, like I said at the beginning, more joy in your life, because you're painting that sun back in your sky. You know what I mean? Things have been difficult for you. That is without question. But you're going to be feeling the need to bring some light back into your life, because yes, you've felt passed by and like kicked aside like some garbage, you know what I mean, like in the past. And maybe you've been in this energy for a long time, you know, in that whole things aren't going to get any better. Things have been stagnant and stuck and just in this slow moving energy. And I do see you really getting serious about bringing this positivity into your life and getting down to business, really taking charge of your life and the things that you want in the next 6 months. I really do, because no more feeling bad for yourself. I don't see that. You're going to be gaining more confidence. You know, that light isn't fading from inside anymore. It will be glowing. You're creating that glow, okay? You're going to be just building your confidence back up after potentially a lot of struggles. And with the anteater here, you know, you'll be grabbing those opportunities everywhere that you can. Whatever comes in, you're going to be like, yes. My dog just barked downstairs, like, right when I said yes. He was like, woof. So, like, you're going to grab those opportunities enthusiastically. You know what I mean? And really just get greedy about it in a good way. Like, it's for you. You know what I mean? Really just grab a hold of them and get that joy and confidence and light and love and positivity. I see that coming because I think it's been so difficult for you. And you deserve some light and love and joy. You know, you really do. You deserve to do what you love and what makes you happy. What makes you happy. Yeah. So we also have emotion here. And I think that any uncertainties that you've had in your life will just start to fall away, because you're gaining clarity and this inner knowing. The moon's here, like, again, your intuition, that we've had that a lot. Your intuition is strong. Trust your gut. Never ever second guess yourself. If you think something's weird, trust yourself. Absolutely trust yourself. There's a lot happening in your life. Like, big commitments will be changing and you'll be having to make a lot of decisions, but do not make those decisions from emotions alone. Okay, step back and really consider them before you make a decision. Really trust your gut. Yeah. Again, I'm going to say it again. Trust your intuition, please. You really have to just take hold of your emotions and don't let them hinder your mind. Don't let them get in the way of your brain and your gut, okay? Because that can happen so easily. You will figure out the right path for yourself as long as you don't let your emotions get in the way, okay? So just really try and keep a level head and trust yourself. That's very, very important. Because I think you're taking just a new step forward. There's something coming here that is shifting everything in your life in the next 6 months. And it's just you'll feel like, You know, I can breathe now. Take that fresh step forward, a new step forward into this joy and positivity in that sun, painting that sun back in, building yourself back up, building that positivity back into your life. Because again, I think it's been quite negative for you. And with the state of the world as it is, that absolutely makes sense. So it's heavy. It's a heavy time to be alive. But I do see you really building yourself back up, which is beautiful. So let's get some tarot and then we'll get some charms for your closing advice. Just closing messages. So, okay. Ooh. Oh, whoa. Okay. All right, fine. I'll do it. You know what? It's been heavy for you. Oh, yes, the Lovers, the number 6. Gemini energy again. Gemini season may be significant for you as well as Cancer season, but just finding this, what I was just saying with that inner balance and your emotions. But this is a balance between your emotions and your logical mind. Really finding that balance and going with both of them, not just going by your emotions or what your head says. You're trusting yourself and your intuition, and really, because there's so much purple there, which is all about your intuition. You're trusting yourself. Trust yourself, please, God. Okay. Oh, the Two of Cups. Interesting. We have the Two of Cups here as well. So definitely making connections. Again, I don't know. I think there's something going on in your love life that maybe you'll be meeting someone, but I do see you walking away and trying to heal. You know what I mean? So I just think you'll be connecting with people and just having a lovely time. That sun's shining. There's a lot of brightness, maybe connection. A certain person will bring you a lot of joy. It might be a friend, you know, it's just someone that you love a lot. That will just make you feel very happy and bring you, maybe help you paint that sun back into your sky, you know? Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. I think, yeah, there's definitely some sort of new blessing coming in, guys. There just is, whether it's a job or just a general blessing, you know. But there's some sort of new opportunity coming in that will really be have the potential to be quite abundant for you. And again, that sun is shining bright. So it's going to, I think, bring you a lot of joy. But the sun is incredibly prominent in your reading. So Leo season could be very significant as well. Basically all the summer months. Gemini, so June, July, August could be very significant for you. We have the star here with Sagittarius energy. Finding that positivity and adventure in your life again. You know, just being hopeful for the future and finding peace. I really do see that for you. That's a major theme here. Just bringing that joy back in and being more positive. And number 7, the Chariot. This is Cancer energy again. So we've got a lot of Cancer here. You know, because in the past maybe you felt this way, that way. Which way should I go? You know what I mean? What should I do? I think once you decide to move, you're going to be success. There's going to be success here. There will. Oh, I can't wait to show you the last card. I just looked at it. Ooh. You know, there's going to be success here. You just have to make moves for yourself. Get that movement. Find that balance between your light and dark side. Again, right here, I think that will happen, you know, and you'll be able to set yourself free from whatever situation you're in right now. We have the Knight of Swords. Again, so this is air energy, which is Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. Just using your mind. You're smart, you're quick, you're intelligent, you're snappy. Your comebacks are great, you know? And I think that you'll be trying to stand up for yourself more and really speaking your truth and trying to go forth valiantly. You know what I mean? You're trying to go forth, and maybe you're a little scared, but that's okay. Do you see the cat on the back? They're like, oh my God, I'm freaking out. But they're kind of like, nah, I'm good. I'm determined, you know? So I think that maybe you are a little scared, but you're going to do it anyway. You're going to go forward and get this forward momentum into I'm so happy. This is the Four of Wands, which is a celebration and wish fulfillment. So, and a balancing of energies. You know, you're moving forward. And to see the Chariot here as well, there's so much, there's forward movement into this positivity and joy. And the next 6 months are really going to bring you balance and celebrations and really focusing on you and really bringing forth your best life, your most authentic life. And this is the 1111 card, so maybe you see 1111 a lot. And make a wish, you know what I mean? Start making a wish, and maybe in the next 6 months it'll come true. You know, just keep going, forward movement. Start balancing yourself out, creating your own joy. Create your own joy every day. Just do something that makes you happy. That's all it takes, you know? So now we're going to get, well, that's not all it takes. That's how it starts. And then you can build on it. You know what I mean? So just really try to, oh, and the 11, and this is 1111 too. Interesting. But really just try and focus on the positive, okay? Because things have been really negative, I think, and heavy, and just try and focus on the positive, because beautiful things could come your way, okay? So now we're going to get some closing charms. This can get a little loud, so turn your volume down if you'd like. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, this fell down. So I think your fears will be falling. They're going away. They're falling away. You're taking action with Cinderella's Chariot. You're taking action toward positivity and towards your dreams, okay? The letter I here. Oh, that's L. That's L. Sorry. Sagittarius again. We also had the star. This is Cancer energy with the Chariot. Wow, okay. We have Scorpio energy. Is this Gemini? Yep, Gemini, Aquarius. They're all coming out again. Interesting. And Virgo. Interesting. Wow. And trusting your intuition, please, Jesus. Okay, you have to trust yourself. And nature, getting out into nature may really help you try and balance yourself out. They're also out in nature. Like maybe you find a lot of joy from going on walks, or like just going outside, you know, just getting some fresh air, even laying out in the sun, letting the sun charge you up. You know what I mean? Will help you paint your own sky, your own sun back into your life. You know, just really focusing on bringing that magic back into your life. Yeah. And we also have the compass here. So you're going to be finding direction. You're going to be absolutely finding direction in your life and taking that action toward it. No more being scared. This fell on that Four of Wands. No more. It's all about joy now. It fell away. It's all about joy and really getting down to business and figuring out exactly what you want and making it happen, because you're getting this direction and you'll be taking action toward it, you know, and really actively trying your best to bring more positivity and joy into your life, because again, it's been really rough for you. And it's time for some good things to happen, you know? So that's what I have for you, pile 3. It's been a pleasure to read for you. I really hope the next 6 months, I think it'll bring you a lot of clarity. It may be difficult at times, but you're working through a lot, and at the end of the day, it's going to bring you a lot of abundance and joy, and it really will, as long as you work through things. And get moving. Let's get some direction and get scooting. But if you'd like to subscribe, you can hit the button down below. And if you'd like to be notified when I post a new video, you can hit the notification bell to be notified when I post a new video. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my email will be in the description box as well. And I'm also on social media. I'm on Instagram and TikTok. So if you'd like to follow me on there, that will be linked down below. If you'd like to leave a comment or a like, that'd be cool. It's not obligated, but I do like to read the comments. But I hope you have a beautiful day, night, or evening wherever you are, and I will see you next time, okay, Pile 3? Bye!